It is. It's always going to be that.
Amen and I say. My name is Hollee Chanel.
And I'm Melanie Loren. And this is Dip with Sweet and Hot. And as long as it's going to be the two of us, it's always going to be Black Girl Magic.
Hey, well, shout out to Elise.
Songbird. Yes.
3 seasons running. She has opened up our podcast.
Yes, she has. And she also is Black Girl Magic. For doing so. So we're full of that. But Absolutely. We've been having these two magical Black girls have been having some fun, some laughs, some disagreements, some intellectual conversations, all surrounding the theme of audacity this
Very
season.
Audacious. Very audacious.
The audacity.
Yes.
The audacity. Yes. And friend, we have come to the end of the road.
Although we go.
I knew she was gonna do it.
Listen, you didn't know I was gonna do that. Here's why. Because they were playing this at my job on Friday. Somebody had a serious playlist going, and it started with End of the Road. And baby, I was singing for my life.
Oh, I'm sure you were. But I did also know that you were going to pick up that ball that I just lobbed to you. I knew that you were gonna start singing. So shout out to Boys to Men.
I don't appreciate being manipulated. And shout out to Kenneth Babyface Edmonds.
But yeah, and quite a road it's been. But we have a fun and funny end of the road in store for you today, because today is all about the audacity to laugh.
The audacity to laugh at other folks.
We dare to laugh
at
other folks, at ourselves,
yes.
At situations. So we just gonna try to have a good time with y'all as we close out this season 3. Thank you for everybody that's been listening to us and rocking with us. We got some day ones out there.
Yes,
and I want to shout out who have listened to and been supporting for all 3 seasons. Some of y'all,
I thought we keep people anonymous because we're gonna forget somebody.
Melanie. Well, we not. I'm not gonna say names. I'm just saying to all the day ones, we love you. To those of you who joined in season 2 and are here now, we love you too. And also our newbies who have joined us this season. We just heart all of our listeners so much. Thank you for rocking with us.
And don't forget the newbies who joined us via YouTube.
That's right.
They have seen our beautiful faces for every single episode of season 3.
That's right.
So we appreciate y'all rocking with us.
We do. And if you don't know what we're talking about, you can always go back on YouTube and catch up. Season 1 was about adulting.
It was.
Season 2 was about Black love.
Yes, it was.
Always a nuanced approach. It's not what you think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then season 3 has been about the audacity.
The audacity, the unmitigated gall.
Yes. And you can, if you want to watch us, you can catch that on YouTube. If you want to listen to us, you can catch that on all of the podcast platforms. But we here. And we're going to laugh and we're going to have some fun today. So.
Wait a minute. That means the pressure is on.
Well,
what's season 4 about to be?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask the people. You know, we always are going to think about it ourselves, but I'm open to suggestions. We have to see how the spirit moves us. You know, we have to listen and be in tune.
Let's hope the spirit does not move us to apologize again, okay?
Go back and watch the episodes. That's all I gotta say. We had audacity to apologize, and then we had a follow-up with a loyal listener, audacity to apologize. Yeah, we're not going there.
Woo!
But we're gonna go somewhere else for season 4. So tune in and we'll drop some hints, some reminders, some announcements about what that's gonna be. For today, though, the audacity to laugh. And I have a feeling that as we get into the sweet and hot, like we always do with what's sweet and what's hot, is the laughter is going to begin. At least a little chuckle
immediately
from you.
What did I do?
I think that I would be willing to bet that there might be a little chuckle as a reaction to the sweet that I'm about to share with you.
You about to share a sweet?
Oh, not a sweet. You know what? I'm hot. I changed my mind.
Oh,
I'm hot. You be sweet.
Wait a minute.
You got that sweet.
Okay. Here's what I got that sweet. So, you know, one of the most audacious people in my life that the Dipped with Sweet and Hot family is familiar with would be my brother, Robert Charles.
And we obviously have permission to say his name.
Yes,
although we do protect anonymity on the podcast.
So this is my brother. It has been verified
and he's been a guest.
And he has been a guest. And so very audaciously, Robert Charles texted me and was like, hey, who want brisket? and of course everybody wants brisket. Like, who says no to brisket?
Randomly?
Right?
What was the occasion?
It's Robert. Listen, I prefaced this by saying it was an audacious.
It's so specific.
Encounter. It's so specific. So it gets worse. Everybody, because he puts this in the family chat. So of course everybody's like, yeah, we want brisket. He's like, all right, Hollee, you got a Costco membership. Go get the brisket. I'll sell you.
Sir, the audacity.
Sir.
Not you just send me on a, you gonna say who want brisket and you ain't got none? Or no plan for how to get it?
Like, he didn't ask me what I had to do. And it had to be procured by Tuesday, by the next day, by the next morning, because that's the only day he had to cook it. Because if you cooking brisket right, it's slow.
It's a slow process.
It's an all day process. Okay.
If you want the tenderism,
the tenderism. If you want it to fall off, you see what I'm saying? Okay. So I literally, like, I think I forgoed going to my mama's house. My mama called me. She was like, where are you? I said, I have been kidnapped by your son.
Who sent me on this errand.
Because
not everybody want brisket.
Like, what are we doing? So Hollee take herself to the Costco.
Of course you did.
She goes and gets the brisket. And I'm ready to drop the brisket off to him. And he was like, I'm not at home. Sir.
First of all, I have to just point out for the Dibble Sweet and Hot audience that every time Hollee impersonates her brother, it sends me. Because y'all, he really does sound like that when he talks. He like barks and growls when he talks. That is how he sounds. It's actually quite spot on. And I love him. I know you listening. I love you.
So he's like, all right, I'm down the street from the crib. I parked out front. Just put it in my trunk. I was like, okay, fine. So I go. He was like, actually, you know what? Just come in. You hungry? You want a drink? I'm like, he is like the most aggressively considerate
hospitable person.
Like, he's aggressively hospitable.
Yeah.
So, here's the sweet and all of that. So yes, my brother did. I had a mezcal margarita and an excellent bowl of chili from the Weathermark Tavern in Chicago, Illinois. I give a little free little press.
Okay.
And he got his brisket. Here's the sweet. When I returned the next day to get my brisket portion.
Oh, we're not even eating the brisket together. Well, we just like doing to-go plates. Okay.
I'm busy.
Okay, got you.
When I went to go pick up, the first thing I did was I went to my mama's house. He had already dropped her portion over there. So I took a taste of hers to see if it was worth me going back to get mine.
Fair enough.
So I go back to get mine. He was like, hey, your container on the counter. Bye. And he goes and lays down and goes to sleep. I get home and I open this container. There's a burnt end in it, Melanie.
Ooh, he know your love language.
That's love.
One of Hollee's love languages is meat.
Mm-hmm.
Guys.
That's what she said.
I walked right into it. I didn't even mean to. That time I walked right into it.
So 2 of Hollee's love languages is meat. You were saying?
How many you got? How many you got? My God, he put a burnt end in there.
He put a burnt.
He love you.
If anybody is a brisket connoisseur, if you like show beef, you know what it means for somebody to give up. They burn in. A burnt end. Baby, I looked at that. I was like, he loved me.
He really do.
He really loved me. That's my sweet.
That is
my
sweet.
Aggressively hospitable and considerate brother.
Okay, well, I love it. I love that he loved you and you got a burnt end at the deal. Speaking of ends. Speaking of ends in some way, I just want to share with you that I'm hot.
Okay.
I'm hot. I'm flabbergasted. My flabber is gassed.
It's gassing. Oh, it's just the one. Okay. This is very specific. It honed in on it.
Because for the second time in maybe as many months, someone has asked me if I had a BBL. So for those of you who are listening, the silence was because Holly's face dropped and she just had to take her glasses off so she could hear good or hear well. Okay. For the second time.
First of all,
the audacity.
The question in and of itself. Melanie?
So the first time, let me explain. So the first time was by a gentleman that I went on a date with. Believe it or not. Now, let me pause here and say, since this happened, he and I have had a heart-to-heart exchange about this. He understands now, like that was, I considered that inappropriate. He apologized. No more. He apologized. We cool.
Okay.
We cool.
Okay.
But so that was the first time. Okay. Because his actual words were not like, "Is that did you get a BBL?" His words were. Wait.
This is the same offender both times?
No. Okay. I'm still on the first time.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm still on the first time. He learned the lesson. We cool.
All right.
But I'm backing up to explain how it happened. So the way that he phrased the question was, he was saying something, and he was like, but just curious, is it real? I know you listening because he's a listener now. I know you listening.
We appreciate it.
And I mean it when I say we cool, but I just have to let the people know that this was the first. That was the first time. And unfortunately for you, you get lumped in with the second time because they happen so close together.
But hold on. But let's give congratulations where congratulations are due. For somebody to commit that kind of offense and still be viable, you recovered well, sir.
Kudos did. To you. Like I said, we had an honest conversation, and he apologized.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with the shit.
He apologized.
Okay.
Now, on the other hand,
time 2. Not your auntie face. Not your auntie face.
On the other hand, so I had a back injury this past week.
I'm laughing. I am laughing because she is saying this like she laughed when I said my boy was between vehicles. Dimple sitting hot. I'm not gonna let my friend lie to you like this. This was not a back injury. This was a spasm. Okay. Let's call a thing a thing.
Well, it felt like a damn injury. Okay. On the pain scale.
Okay. Neither here nor I just didn't want nobody out here thinking that you was like doing stunt things and whatever. Like you were just
or that I was having too much fun, because that's what somebody else thought. I was
Do you like your meat?
Now listen, I can be as much a fan of meat as anybody else, but not if it's gonna knock me down for a week. I don't know if it's worth it at that point. Life has to go on.
Well, you ain't lying though. Bills got to get paid.
Okay. Like, man, listen, I don't know. I might have to pass. But in any case, so I would also like to say that while we engage in these shenanigans, I am enjoying a non-alcoholic mocktail.
Okay.
With the non-alcoholic spirits. Quick side note, shout out to, and this is a little sweet in the middle of my hot. Shout out to our mutual friend who came down here to Atlanta on business recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we out to dinner, we going out, we hanging out. And I'm like, I don't drink anymore. And he was like, you mean you don't drink no more? I thought we were going. I was like, yeah, I don't drink. I was like, I'm not gonna drink tonight.
You talking about my big brother?
Yes.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
and so I'm like, I don't drink. I'm not drinking, but we can still have a good time. You can still drink.
Right.
He's like, man, I thought we were going. I was like, we can still have a great time. I'm just not going to drink a cocktail. I'm going to order a mocktail, right? And so all I got to say is he got with it. I found this like specialty store that sells mocktails that taste and mimic like cocktails. And I was like, I want to go on let's go to the store. I'm gonna buy some stuff. I'm gonna go to this store. Whatever, because I still wanted to have festive beverage, even though I couldn't drink alcohol. And so we go to the little store, and I'm picking out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to get this or get that. Listen, shout out, because he comes in there. He's like, well, if we gonna do it, we gonna do it. He big willies. He got me 4-5 different things in there so we can have a great non-alcoholic time. That's why
he get on my nerves.
We have a great non-alcoholic time. So you know who you are. I love you. And I'm enjoying my beverage on air right now.
The only reason why I'm squinting is because I worked at the bar. You could have had all the non-alcoholic offerings on earth.
I could have. I was still drinking at the time.
Well, I didn't know that, but no, I'm saying I didn't know that you were looking for like legit one-to-one replacement, because there really are. And I'm only bringing this up and talking about it because, for our sober folks or folks who want to be anti-inflammatory or whatever, there really are some good replacement taste-alike products out there that you can still get your mixology on with that basically taste one-to-one. So listen, she's sipping real good.
This one is by a company. I laugh every time I look at the bottle because reading is fundamental. And it says lace wing, but it's in cursive. So every time I look at it, I'll be like, oh, my lace wig.
And we're black. Okay, got it.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Long tangent. Back to my story. So my back injury, as I was saying earlier, I injured my back this week, and it got so aggressive and sharp with certain kind of movements. I decided I need to go to the doctor. So I go to the doctor, and the nurse is checking me in, getting my vitals, my blood pressure, and all that. She's like, what brings you in? And I told her, I was like, yeah, I've just really been having this pain in my hip and in my back, and it's not getting better. And she says, well, now I'm not asking you. I don't mean to offend you, but have you had a BBL?
Ma'am, give me your license. Give me your license.
I said,
give me your license.
I looked at her. I don't know what my reaction. Did I chuckle? Did I look at her with a straight face? But I said, no. Oh, so you're just naturally endowed? Yes.
I'm sorry, Melanie. Is she still alive?
She is still alive. I did not react, and we would have been proud. She is still alive because I understood. She was like, I'm just saying. She felt a little heat though, because she quickly said, okay, I'm just saying, I'm just asking. The only reason I'm asking is because, sometimes they come in here and they didn't have these. She was like, they didn't have these BBLs, and look, your back can't support all that. Like your back, they come in here with similar symptoms, and now we got back problems.
I want to be mad at her, but I can't be mad at her.
And that was my thing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you pass only because this is a medical situation and you trying to figure out how to help me. But the audacity.
Question. Okay, not that it should matter, but of what?
Black woman. And so here's my thing, Dippers. I just want to say this. Yes, it is quite popular to get BBLs are popular now, especially where I live here in Atlanta. There BBLs and all over. BBLs are popular. We all see them. We all know, like it's a thing, right? But even so, some of us are just black and from Memphis, Tennessee. Some of us,
it is natural. Some of us, we just got it like that.
For some of us just come from a long line of beans and cornbread and barbecue. Like, yes. I don't know what to tell you. Like, and also I'm offended a little bit, and I don't want to offend nobody else in the process, but I'm sorry if you are. I also resent the fact that you asked me that, because I feel like I can tell when it's a BBL, and I don't look like that. Okay. So I'm just saying.
So I will say, good BBLs you can't tell.
Good BBLs you can't tell. So maybe she just thought I had a good one.
She thought you had a good one, but on the other,
there's a lot of bad ones out here.
Oh my God! And the thighs don't match. Sorry.
And mine do.
And yours.
That's my point. I'm like,
got thick-em thighs.
She's like, so you just naturally. She said it like it was far-fetched.
And so, like, that's my issue with her. That's my issue in this particular instance. It's that, first of all, Miss Ma'am, you're a nurse, which means you got the my chart. If it ain't in the my chart, come on, sis. Second of all, once I said no, you should have said okay.
And we could have moved on.
You didn't need to give me the effort. So that's just natural. So, okay. So what else is it gonna, if it's not a BBL?
What's the other alternative, sis?
And I've got, and I'm naked, so I don't have on no booty pads. It's just straight out here ass. So
let's use our deductive reasoning.
Context clues, like
what else is left?
Critical thinking.
If it's not surgical, it's
natural. Yeah.
I mean, so I'm not seriously hot, but I was just like, dang, like, why do people keep asking me this?
So I'm interested how you being this heated led to a laugh.
I just had to be like, okay, like, who does this happen to? It was also the proximity of the events, because before a couple of weeks ago, no one has ever asked me that question. But now all of a sudden, yes, really. Now all of a sudden, a few weeks apart, people like, you got a BBL? You had a BBL? Is that real? I'm like, what's up? So, sometimes you just got to laugh at the absurdity of it, because I'm like, yo, like,
what are we doing?
And also, I'm not walking around. For those of you who never met me, which is most of y'all, I'm not walking around here looking like a cartoon character.
She also doesn't like specifically highlight her tail like that. So it's not like, how some people get offended when people say things and they're like, well, if you're not looking for attention, and Melanie genuinely is not looking for attention. Although I will say, coming on a podcast and humble bragging about your big ass is great. That's amazing.
Is that what I just did, friend? Is that what I just did?
Yes, you did.
Friend, I didn't know. I told you
my ass is so well shaped that it looks like the best BBL.
Well, shit, if you fine, you fine. You know what I'm saying?
That's my homie. You better let him know.
I'm just playing, y'all. But for real, my flabber was gassed.
It should have been.
People need to stop asking me this, okay?
Listen, you keep talking. Somebody else is gonna want to gas your flabbers too, honey.
The audacity. Moving on, okay. Now listen, I told you were gonna laugh, right?
We've been giggling this whole episode. Giggling,
and we about to keep it up now. So I just wanted to. It takes audacity to laugh, is the point, right? That is the crux under this. It's so much crazy stuff happening in the world. The fact that we sitting here keying with all of this stuff going on, baby, but laughter is the best medicine.
Look, I tell you, the only reason why I'm surviving the current administration is because I have actively chosen to only consume my political news via comedic sources. So, like, shout out to Trevor Noah, The Daily Show,
Stephen
Colbert,
yeah,
every Jimmy Kimmel. Mm-hmm. Like, people are out here, like, you know, bringing light to the absurdity of it all is audaciousness in and of itself. So, you know, thank you to those folks who are keeping us laughing and teaching us how to laugh in these trying times. And we're gonna keep that going.
We're gonna keep it going. So a few weeks ago, or a few episodes ago, I should say, we told you guys that we had found some audacious content online that has given both of us some chuckles.
Yes.
And we promised to share it with you because we are women of our word here at Dip with Sweet and Hot. We are doing just that. So Hollee, how about you introduce this?
Okay, so this is a content creator on IG, but that goes by the name JRock_Lasker. That's Lasker. We'll tag everything in the episode. And I'm not sure how this person happened upon my feed, but
I'm so glad he did.
I'm so glad he did, because the things that he can do with a black t-shirt and a red t-shirt on his head bring comedy and joy and tears of laughter to my life.
Yes.
But when I first saw this, I was like, this totally fits into our season. This totally
absolutely
fits. So without further ado, you want to play the one that I sent you?
Yes. This was my first introduction into this audacious, humorous content.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, I just got here. Can you come grab my bag for me?
Is it just one bag?
Yeah, I mean, why does that matter?
So you can't carry your own bag?
Boop! And you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. The audacity.
It's just crazy because, like, I'm kind of surprised you talking to me out of all people, you know. I don't want to boost your head or nothing like that. I just know you got a lot of dudes in your DMs and all that.
Yes, I get a lot of DMs, but I'm not worried about that. My focus is you right now, 100%.
No, I believe you and I appreciate it, for real. Hopefully you don't end up leaving me for somebody with more money.
Boop, and you're blocked. Classy block. We're not gonna do that. 0% chance for doing that. That is an insecure man. And I'm his first baddie. I can tell he's not used to a baddie. Where's the energy? Where's the confidence?
Why are you walking so far ahead of me and leaving me behind? Where's the class? Where's the etiquette? You should be walking with me.
It's not that deep. You need to keep up.
Oh, you're done. You want to leave me behind? Now you're getting left behind.
Boop! And you're blocked. We're not going to do that. 0% chance we're doing that. The audacity. Don't contact me again. And with that being said, bye. Hey, I just got here. Can you come?
The audacity.
This Valley girl accent.
Okay, so for those of you all who are listening instead of watching, I want to make sure that you can fully appreciate what it is that you're hearing. Okay, so this is a singular person. This guy on IG, and what he is he's role playing two sides of a conversation. So when he's being the Valley girl, he puts like a red or a black t-shirt draped on his head to symbolize his hair that he can flip back and forth.
So he puts the neck hole around his head like a wig,
like a headband, right?
Like a headband.
The t-shirt is hanging down like his hair,
and then the sleeves are like are layers.
So he's role playing both sides of this conversation, where he's talking about a lot of his content are about like the red flags that women spot in dating, or when she blocks people at the first sign of a red flag, right? And so, but it's the audacity of the guys in the situations that this character encounters that have me hollering. Also, like you said, this Valley girl accent, my focus. My focus is you.
The one that gets me is 0% chance for doing that. Okay?
The audacity.
The audacity. I'll be hollering, G.
Oh, and the real life is in the comments sometimes too. Oh, for sure. God.
And look, so if you are looking for this one, this was when she blocks men whenever she notices red flags, part 22. Yes. As of today, I think he's like somewhere in the 90s or 100.
Well, what happened is, and kudos to him, because what happens is, as you can see, each video is actually 3 or 4 different scenarios in there. So he actually surpassed 100 scenarios long ago.
Right. But
then he branched out and started doing other things that were not, where he showed audacity in other realms that didn't have to do with relationships, because as we've been saying all season, audacity is on sale out here in these streets.
Listen,
it does not have to be in the context of a dating relationship. It's plenty of boldness going on out here, and plenty of how dare you, which is what leads me to the next clip.
Hey, so I'm calling in regards to the RN position that you applied for. Now, are you still interested in that position? Oh, 100%. Absolutely. I'm interested. Perfection. Okay. Now I would like to schedule you for an in-person interview. What's your availability looking like? I could do Friday if that's available at any time. Okay. So how's Friday at 9 a.m.? Oh, 100%. That's perfect. Okay. I'll be sending all the details to your email. Do you have any questions for me? Yes, I do have one question. Sorry if it's a little too direct, but I mean, in this economy, I need to know, exactly how much are you offering per hour? Oh, we are offering 20, and you're blocked. We're not gonna do that. 0% chance we're doing that. The audacity. If you're offering anything under 30, you'll get blocked in a hurry. And that's just that. As soon as I hear I need to hear 30 or more. If the pay is too low, I have to go. And that's just that.
Baby, if the pay is too low, I have to go. Put that on a t-shirt. That
lady said, boop.
Boop. It's the aggressiveness it's the aggression behind the boop that sends me.
Oh, okay. No. There's one video, and I wish we had more time. There is one video he does where he is sitting in a car having one of these back and forth red flag moments. It's a relationship moment. And he's sitting in a vehicle that has a sunroof. But when he starts this conversation, the sunroof is closed, right? Then when a guy gets to talking all that rah-rah, all of a sudden it cuts to the sunroof open, her hand out the sunroof, and comes down with a vengeance. Bloop! And you're blocked.
Put some momentum behind that.
Put some momentum behind it. I said, did you come from the sunroof, my friend?
A normal block just won't do. A normal boop just won't do.
And speaking of, there is actually a video. Listen, I wish J-Rock __ Lasker, you really should come on Dipped with Sweet and Hot.
You really should.
You really should, because there's one video where he explains the different types of block.
Yes, there's a classy block. Block. It's the variations, right? So sometimes it's like classy block for the classless, and it's a very gentle block. And then sometimes it's an It's when the block happens mid-sentence or mid-word even.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Perfection. That thing sends me.
But seriously though, the audacity of anybody in this economy to be talking about I feel you. I feel you,
girl. Okay, so I found one.
Okay,
that because during this season of Audacity, we talked a lot about relationships.
We did,
and
among other things,
among other things, but. Mm-hmm. Some of our more notable vignettes were relationship based. And so this one is not necessarily a red flag video that he did. But hear me out. Hold on. hilarious.
But humorous nonetheless.
Humorous.
What you doing today? You busy? I'm trying to see you later. I'm about to go get my nails done. Why? You know, you get your nails done a lot. Like, if we were official, would you expect me to pay? Boop, and you're blocked. Classy block. We're not gonna do that. 0% chance we're doing that. The audacity. I'm not about to change my lifestyle because you can't keep up with it, and that's just that. I've been hearing about this head spa treatment, so I'm gonna check that out, see if I like it, and see if I need to add it to my routine. Head spa treatment? I never even heard of that. You so bougie and expensive. I don't know if I can keep up with that. Boop, and you're blocked. Classy block. We're not gonna do that. 0% chance we're doing that. The audacity. If I'm out of your budget, you're out of my life. And that's just that. You're done. I have my Korean body scrub appointment today. Why? What do you need? That's crazy. You so high maintenance. Is that even necessary? And you're blocked. Classy block. We're not gonna do that. 0% chance we're doing that. The audacity.
It's the rhymes too. It's the not even just rhyme, but the limericks, the creative turns of phrase. Listen, if I'm out of your budget, you're out of my life. Okay.
Done. And you know what? I'm
it's hilarious to me.
I identify with that one because I can't tell you how many times I've been called bougie by men. I can't tell you how many times and you know what I've decided? I've told people, I was like, I'm not bougie. You just need to raise your standards.
I mean, yes, and I haven't actually been called bougie by men, but I think it's because they just haven't had the audacity to say it to me.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like they will, maybe if they've thought it, they've just thought it quietly. Because here's the thing. So here's the thing about this one. Like,
am I the only person running into these audacious men that say any damn thing?
Well, you know, I told you about the other audacious things that they say to me. So, the audacity abounds.
You're not worth the ass you sit on. That lives rent free.
Girl, y'all go back and listen to that. What episode was that? I think it was The Bar is in Hell.
Yeah.
I think it was The Bar is in Hell. Yeah, you got to hear that story. But yeah, I think it's more like, because the truth is, even though I can laugh at this, it just so happens I'm not that girl, right? Like, right. I don't have like a lot of nail appointments. I don't have a lot of like Korean body scrubs and, you know, stuff like that. So maybe that's why it doesn't come up, but still the audacity.
So here's what's funny. Before, like a couple years ago, I was not that girl. And because I never understood, you know, when we grew up, even Kanye's workout plan. Yes. Thanks to Kanye's workout plan, I'm the envy of all my friends. And so that's how women always sounded to me when they're like, he paid for me to get my hair did, my nails did, and I rode a plane. Like
rode a plane.
And so I started getting my nails done regularly, and I didn't realize that like it's a thing. If a dude comes and say, "Hey, what can I do for you?" I'll be like, I got a nail appointment coming up.
And what do they say when you say that?
I mean, I get my nails done. What do you mean?
She said, "What do you mean? What do they say?"
What do you mean? The nails get done.
The nails get done.
And Tina does her big one.
Period. Listen, I love that for you.
Shout out to my benefactors.
I love. Listen, give credit to where credit is due.
Yes, we do.
Give credit to where credit is due. But yeah, like the sentiment behind it is for real though. It's like, hey, bro, listen, don't step up in somebody else's life criticizing and critiquing. Like, especially if you're not contributing to it, let this girl do what she do. And
we're supposed to laugh. But sometimes it's like you laughing to keep from crying.
Yeah,
you're laughing to keep from crying. Because like legit, even though some of the stuff that he's talking about, he talks about he presents in a very humorous way.
Right.
I'm like, this is the story of my life.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I think it's very audacious to walk up to somebody and tell them and to tell them within the context of like trying to get to know them better and spend more time with them, that their lifestyle is above what you think it should be. Who the I'm about to get turned up.
Yeah. No, it is audacious, and like you said, it's a humorous spin on it, and I appreciate how skillfully he does that. But there was like I've seen like some commentary down in the comments before, like, hey, I send these videos to every man I know because it's like an educational tool.
No, legit.
It's just like, hey, don't do these things. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just like a humorous way to teach people how you want to be treated.
JRock_Lasker, you are out here doing the Lord's work.
Yes.
And we appreciate you.
Yes. And we just had to shout you out, had to shout out your content because we talking about Audacity and have been the entire season.
It was apropos.
These
and we have the audacity to end the season, Mel.
We do. It's been a great, audacious season. I feel like I've learned some things.
We did learn a lot. Season.
And what I will say too is that like we got feedback this season. So to me, I feel very proud of us for engaging our audience the way that we do, and also being accessible to our audience to be able to receive feedback, because not only like we said, we brought one of our loyal listeners on to actually give his feedback to the audacity to apologize. And he shared some thoughts that I certainly hadn't had, you know what I mean? And so just a diversity of opinions there. But then also I've had people reach out and be like, I had one person in particular reach out and say that she listened to the episode. She listens to all of them, but the episode in particular about how Audacity levels up your life and career. Where we
with
had
Tiffany and Von Cox. Yeah.
Yes, with Tiffany on. And she talked about how like that stayed with her to the degree that she found herself like having the courage to make audacious choices, like through her week at work, and like in her life and in these other spaces where she challenged herself to make an audacious choice. And it was because she was inspired by listening to our discussion about that. And so that's almost the best thing that can happen, right? To know that you're positively impacting somebody. And then also to know that even if all they did was log on and laugh at our foolishness, that they can count on every single episode, even if we're talking about some kind of serious audacity or some kind of serious issue. That has been so rewarding.
Speaking of feedback from the season, some friends of mine threw me a surprise birthday party. While we were there, they were like, Hollee, we never get a chance to listen to your podcast. Let's listen to an episode. I said, okay, fine. I put on the shortest episode that I could find because I'm like, I don't, you know.
It was a party. You didn't want to.
Exactly. Yeah. I forgot what the content of the episode was, but I put on the episode where I talked about the gentleman who gifted me with the Clips concert tickets. And he was at the party. And so I got to watch in real time. He blushed.
Oh, that's so cute.
It was the cutest ever. So yes, this was the first time I ever got to watch somebody in real time hear me talk about them on the podcast, and they were grateful.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. Listen, tell your friends, spread the word, share our posts, like and subscribe, because
thank you.
You know, every time I get feedback from people about our show, it's always positive. I know we have a great show, and I don't mind saying it. And I just want to share it with the world. But I'm glad that you guys are here. And thank you for your your loyal listening, and for your support. And thank you, Hollee. Listen, we just got to say, I also would like to say that this third season for us, we had to shift some things around, because as super producer Lewis had been with us for the first season, and for the second season, he had some wonderful opportunities that took him away from us for the third season. And so that meant that Hollee and I had to come back because the work still had to get done, right? So Hollee and I had to come back to the drawing board and reshuffle responsibilities and see who was going to do what and all of that. And I just want to publicly thank you for the way that you have adjusted to this, the way that we have been able to keep it going, y'all. She's doing a whole lot on the back end with the production and the post-production of our website, of our podcast.
Like she's episode. Not.
I mean,
we're thanking me like you're not doing just
we're both doing more than we were doing.
That's true.
We're both doing more than we were doing, but
we miss you, Lewis. So
we do
so much.
We do. And check out the episodes that we had about the audacity to be childless. If y'all are missing producer Lewis, because he and his pod, he's a host of a podcast, and
Two Actors, No Kids.
That's right, and we had them on as guests for our episode. But yeah, we both stepped up to the plate in some real ways, and I'm very proud of our season, and I'm so grateful that you all joined us for it.
Thank you, friend. Always a pleasure to commune and laugh and laugh at your silly self. I can't wait to come back for next season.
Yeah, if you have ideas, shoot us or send us a DM. You know, on IG,
you can slide
on all of the socials. You can slide into the DM.
Into the Dipped with Sweet and Hot DMs.
And if there's something you want us to talk about or tackle for next season, let us know. But just know we're gonna be giving this some serious thought.
Govern yourselves accordingly in the personal DMs. Okay. All right. Just saying.
We listen. You've been warned.
You've been listen. If you go on my social media at Hollee Chanel, my IG, if you scroll through, you'll see some of my screenshot work.
She ain't afraid to post a screenshot. I've never posted a screenshot, but that don't mean I won't. I am Melodrama with 2 L's. But also if you follow Dip with Sweet and Hot on IG, I'm tagged on stuff there, so we both are. You'll be able to find us.
Last but not least, shout out to Ashley Bland of Ashley Bland. Was it Ash Creative? Ashley Creative.
That's
social media, all the jazz and great stuff. We appreciate you. We love you. More brisket apparently is coming your way.
And also the producer of our outro music, what we call our outro closing music, I See the Noise. Producer, that's his handle. I see the letter I See the Noise with a Z on IG for our tunes that we get out of here too every episode. So it's been a good season. Thank you all. And we'll be back. Stay tuned. But in the meantime, catch up on them episodes you might have missed. Know that we love you and we miss you, and we will see you soon. With that, I'm Melanie Loren.
Wait a minute. Of course, on the last episode, we do this all wrong. Okay.
You go.
Okay. And with that, my name is Hollee Chanel.
And I'm Melanie Loren.
And this has been Dipped with Sweet and Hot.
Season 3.
See y'all next season.